Can you guys hear me? New mic. Yeah, I've been busy working on wiki stuff. Top secret wiki stuff, which you guys already know about. How is my volume? Yes, you like our new background art? Me louder or the background? It's probably me because I was recording audio earlier after I got my mic working again. Let's take a bit. It's not a perfect loop. Oh my god. Are you obsessing? Okay, how's that? Am I a little louder? I can go more if necessary. Thanks, Vex. You're a sweetie. Oh my god, I have the game on in the background and I just hear the seagulls over and over and over. No, not pig casts. That's not what's happening here. You hear it too. Oh, you do hear it, don't you? Okay, let me, oh. There we go. I got rid of it. You can't hear it now. Heh. Heh heh heh. Heh. Hey Grish, hey Dia, how you guys? Sorry, I've been busy, and then yesterday I was gonna stream, and I went to stream and my mic was dead. Well, technically it wasn't dead, but it wasn't being detected by my computer. You are seeing me going to stream. So, we'll get going here in just a second. I'm just showing off our new background a little bit more. I could put a notice on Twitch. Well, doesn't it send out a notification? I think I got a notification. Oh, yeah, well, I didn't know I wasn't gonna stream till Friday. It was like, every day I was like, well, I should stream today, and then it was just so much to do. Alright, let's get this thing going here. Alright, I gotta remember what I was doing here. Hey Betrayer, how you doing? 5 months subbed. Woot woot. Yeah, I need to get my shit together. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Inspect Klosh's buoy. Or buoy. There was no link there. Twitch just added a link. Money.pay. Find working class husband. That's one of my objectives. Not much. We are gonna play some more Disco Elysium. People on YouTube were asking me when's the next episode, so I gotta get to it. So after Disco, we have the Outer Worlds, and then I don't know what the hell we have. Theoretically, it could be Elder Scrolls. I hadn't really thought that far ahead. Okay, let's see. We need to do an autopsy again. We can't. We keep failing the fucking autopsy. Find booze and drink it. Joyce's info on the lynching. You just have to present her with my badge. So I have to find my badge. Hey, Tron, what's up? Replace lost ball. Make truce with Kuno. Right, I have to buy him a book or give him drugs or something. Hey, Odra, what's up, dude? How the hell are you? Thank you for the bit, sir. It's like the whole gang's here. We're just missing Lord. Where's fucking Lord? Someone go ping Lord and tell him to get his butt in here. He has to tell me what to do. He's been playing. Sing karaoke. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. What's up, James? Alright, so I'm pretty sure the next thing I need to do is inspect the body. Also, I think tomorrow the bridge opens, so I'll be able to go across. What? Where are your swords, Tron? Why do you have a first? Why does it say first? Founder. 14 months subscriber. Holy shit, Tron. You really been subbed that long? Oh, Odrid with more bits. Okay, I know what I was going to do. All right, I got to go try and inspect the body again. I don't know if it'll let me. You're doing the train? It's annoying. Okay, so I don't know what else I can do. I gotta inspect that fucking body. She won't talk to me until I do it. I do have the map, yeah. I can't go here till tomorrow. I think this bridge thing reopens tomorrow, so kind of stuck to over here. Yeah, I've had volumetric shit compressor twice, and I failed twice with like 75 and 85%. I got fucked hard. Hard. Yeah. I got some really bad luck. There goes Odra again. Just fucking with Vex. Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or... She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by the teacher. Can she answer the classroom question? Yes, tell me about the economic reality. I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. 15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality. Yeah, she looks at the clock on the wall. That's why I'm working my ass off and fret. So I guess, like, that's economic. What about the physical reality, then? I don't know. What about it? Where are we? What time is it? What is the revolution? The coalition's... What's that? Someone told me. I won't bother you anymore with nonsense. We got some experience. Cool. She seems happy to return to reading. Okay, well, that's useful. What's up here? Did I ever click on that? Shimmering wall of vices. Oh, I can get alcohol. A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in the dark green glass, a world of ruby, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine alcohol, beer alcohol, love alcohol. Oh, here we go. I have booze in my inventory. I'm in heaven, I need it all so bad. Say nothing, just take it in. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. What do you guys think? 1 or 2, obviously. Say nothing, just take it in. All right, let's do it. The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all. The clerk sees you eyeing the goods behind her. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, she comments, but I guess you already know that. Please tell me about these products. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices? Give me the Commodore Red. Give me pale-aged vodka. Ooh, that's expensive. Give me potent Pilsner beer. I like Pilsners. Give me Astra cigarettes. What do you guys think? Yep. Hey, wise guy. 150 shekels. Oh, Odra just goes on a gifting spree. 5 people. Jeez. Odra coming back with a storm. I don't even know how to say that last name. Nicely done, sir. Thank you. You're good. You don't need to do any more for a while. We love you too. Fex will kill me for saying that, but still. The mouse is off center? I'm confused. What do you mean the mouse is off center? Six months, Odra. Nice. All right, I'm going to see if he has any under the counter. The mouse isn't where it's supposed to be in your view. Uh-oh. What do you mean it's not where it's supposed to be in your view? I'm so confused. The mouse isn't where it's supposed to be. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me make sure my options windowed. Shader quality, brilliant. Okay, that's strange. Let's see if we... Woo. Woo. It seems to be the right size. Is that any better? I mean, I can't tell. How could the mouse be off? That makes 0 sense. Is it just like... Hover it on lady. Okay, I'm hovering it on lady. It's like on the doors? What the hell? How is that possible? That makes no sense. Hang on just a second. No news on Elden Ring. Oh, I see what's happening. I think I see what's happening. I think there might be a scaling issue. Hold on a second. I'm streaming on a different computer today, so... hang on. I was streaming on a different computer. Can anyone tell me if the output is 1080 or 720? On stream. It's 1080. Okay, well, that's good. That's a good sign. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure why it's doing that then. There shouldn't be any reason. I'm I'm going to just briefly look through my list of things and make sure anything isn't on that doesn't need to be on. Yeah, I'll just roll with it. It won't matter that much, right? I mean, you're literally just going to see me mousing over the right thing. Wrong thing. All right, you said I had alcohol in my inventory? Oh, I do. Here we go. Here we go. It's fixed now? I fixed it? How did I didn't do anything? I did not do anything. All right, well, we're going to roll with it. I did it. All right. All right, I'm good. Here we go. Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Look at the bottle. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. Open the bottle. Should I, though? I may have a teeny-weeny heart attack problem. No. I'm not doing it. What do you guys think? We're drinking it, right? We're fucking drinking it. That's what we're doing. Yeah. There is a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now. What will be the repercussions if I take that sip? Take a sip. No, I'm not doing it. Let's ask. Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox. Here we go. Alcohol physique raised. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again, a real cop, a real detective. Incredibly well done. In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a drink button. It gives +1 to physique skills, physical instrument, half-light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale, and remember, from the void we came, and the void we must return. God, why didn't I do this earlier? I could have used this for those physical checks. That's amazing. Now I'm literally a hobo walking around with an open alcoholic container. I look like a fucking hobo. Just like in real life, yeah. I just don't smell as bad. I do have a plastic bag. Do you want me to equip the plastic bag too? There we go. Now we're a real hobo. Oh my god. The hobo role-playing is real. God damn it, it's locked too. This is Hobo Sim 2019, it really is. I kind of want to call up the police station again just to see what they say. Try and take the tie off? Alright. Alright, took it off. Didn't have a problem. Let's see. How much XP do I need for a level up? Oh, 4 points. Only 4. I might have to go talk to that girl in the shop again. Maybe, like, I could get 5 more experience from her. I wonder if there's someone else I can go talk to. Maybe this guy has more to say. You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Seleng is embroidered on his breast pocket. Gives you the thumbs up. From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard. He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. He surveys your consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction. I look like a hobo, you dipshit. He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on. Don't be distracted by the flattery and the funny man act. Persuade him to give you some money. Okay. What kind of stuff are you selling here? Where are you from, Seleng? Persuade him to give you some money. Let's ask him where he's from. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now, all Revocol. But you're not a local, are you? Wow, that was a lot of Uni5s in my headset. It's still going. Odra's on a roll again. Very sharp, officer. I'm Ceres from Sigay province in the Ceres Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know. Apricot suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sigay archipelago was colonized by Revocol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words. Yum, apricots are delicious. The apricot suzerainty, the lieutenant explains, is what the Sigay archipelago is commonly known in Revocol. He pauses. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand. No, apricots from the Sigay, the vendor explains. My grandma used to grow them by Sigay, but Sigay is a shithole. That's why I came to Revocol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur, less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigay. Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things, Empathy says. Uh-oh. My percent chance went down because of his poor grandmother. Fucking hell, I shouldn't have gone. I was trying to get more personal with him, so maybe he'd give me a better deal, and it backfired on my ass spectacularly. Here we go, 28%. Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Start with a little compliment and then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember? Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force? Oh, okay, the man stops, his face suddenly serious. But why, officer? Think of it as an investment. An investment, he raises a brow, intrigued. What kind of investment? An investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Hey, Slaw, what's up? What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3. Cast your votes now. All Fex sees as a wall of dongs. 1 vote, 3. Couple 2s. 1. That's not helpful. Thanks, Lynn. 1. 1 and 2 are tied. 2 is pulling ahead, and we're going with 2. He looks you straight in the eye. I hear you, officer, he agrees. What kind of sum are we talking about here? 5 real, 10 real, a million real. Yeah, I am a cop. I'm begging him for money. So, are we going to ask him for 5, 10, or a million? A million? You guys want to ask him for a million real? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Let's ask him for a million real. Watch him give me $1,000,000, and then we have money the whole fucking game. 2 is pulling ahead. 2 is ahead. We could get 10 real probably, though. All right. 3. All right. All right, here we go. Officer, do I look like a drug lord? I don't have that kind of money. Be reasonable here. All right, we're going to go 10. Sounds like a fair deal all around. He takes a 10 note from a leather pouch. The lieutenant nods calmly and says, corruption. It's just like Bus or Seagull, a kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do? This hobo thing is paying off. I've begged just about everyone for money. What kind of stuff are you selling here? Only the coolest goods in Revocol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants, too. Try them on right here. No shame. Only freedom. Is there a discount for cool officers like me? No need for discounts at Ceilings. Officer, everything's already on sale. He nods toward the crates. Anything you want, 50% off. But did he first mark them up 100% so he could just put them on sale? Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the price first? My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up. He winks. Where'd you get those comfy pants? I'm an entrepreneur officer. He begins counting on his fingers. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board. Do you have a permit to sell all that? Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around. He takes a deep breath. You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds, and the dust-choked air. This place sounds lovely. See ya, Grish. It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom. Kim, is it true he doesn't need a permit to sell? It is. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it. That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why the city and its law officials are so cool. Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits? Look at Kim, the police insignia on his sleeve. If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we're here to protect the interests of property holders. I'm not, however. My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer State. Wow, this turned into a much longer dialogue than I thought it would be. A Gossamer State, you're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool, guys. Protect businessmen while everyone else lives in ruins. I can't think of cooler things. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting business interests of foreign nations. Then I'm protecting a state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law. I'm an officer of common anarchy. Okay, no permit then. Cool. What do you guys think? Hey, Peppa, what's up? We have our racial supremacist, our communist response, some random responses. What do you guys think? 4? 4 it is. Yeah, that's the main thing about you, he nods admiringly. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices. All right, that seems to be all we have. Okay. We can buy some stuff. Does he have anything good? I want to buy those itchy pants. No, I don't want to buy itchy pants. What do we got over here? Oh my god, that's a lot of sneakers. A lot for sneakers. Hello, Fiery Hills. How you doing? Oh my god, I just need like 4 experience and I didn't get it. Just need 4 experience. Romeo? Romeo, what are you doing? What? you gonna come say hi to everyone? No? Alright. I better buy something. But I'm Hobo Cop. Romeo's on the desk. He's rubbing against everything like a baller. Do you have any recordings of the Koldo Mama Daka? The Koldo Mama Daka. He looks at you with astonishment. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds or birds for that matter. Romeo walks across the keyboard. I've been really into all kinds of art lately, experimental things, you know. I've been thinking of quitting the RCM and becoming a cryptozoologist. I have hobbies just like a normal person because I'm a normal person. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that you know what the Koldo Mama Daka is. What do you guys think? All right, this is the invisible thing the cryptozoologist told us about that probably doesn't exist. The game's great. This game's hilarious. It's definitely one of those games for people who like attention to detail. 2, 4, 2, 4, 4. Any more 2s or 4s? All right, we're going 4. That's fair. It's been a long time since my Koldo Mama Daka hunting days, he responds with a thin smile. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, lost touch with them after all of that. That sounds so cool. Get to the point. Do you have any recordings now? He purses his lips. I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which I no longer have, but I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for. Would you like to hear? He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter. Do we really have time for this? The lieutenant whispers to you. Spin that bird song. Yes, it's absolutely necessary for my research. Nah, that's okay. It's just that I heard the Koldo Mama Daka outside the Whirling, and I want to make sure I wasn't the only one. I have not done karaoke. The bird, bird, bird. Bird's the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird, bird. Spin that bird song. Let's do it. He dusts off a case, then takes out the tape and places it on tape player. This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific, just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this down enough to make the sounds well over 200 kilohertz. Audible to the human ear, it would be strange. He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum. As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally, uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision and watching you doing this to you. He nods to you reassuringly just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds, most likely, gulls and such. Seagulls. Ah, skuas, but shh. He raises a pointed finger and inclines his head toward the speakers. A new high-pitched shivering sound. The low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank. He switches the tape player. You know now that I've listened to it on these new speakers. It's not the Koldo Mama Daka. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds. Okay, well, we got the XP we needed. We can put a point into... I think it's endurance that we need to put it in. Let's go double check before I fuck it up to retry this check. Were you mesmerized by the sound of my voice? You will give Hobocop your cans so I can turn them into money. Give me all your cans. You will give me your cans and bottles. Oh, wrong way. This way. All right, what do I need to redo this check? Endurance. I have some idea from what I've heard, but I don't personally know as a fact. I heard it was roughly 60 hours, but I cannot confirm that. So that's just what I heard. I think they mean 3 to 4 in-game days, and we're on day 2 right now. And it's taken us about 20 hours to get through 2 days. So if that's the same for 3 to 4 days, that's 40 hours ish. Yeah, I don't know if that's one playthrough or not. 92%. Let's do this. Woo! God, I haven't been able to autopsy this thing the whole game. It's been a pain in the ass. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinty, you stand in it. Do they always do that? They do after 7 days, yes. We're deep into deep composition here. Step closer. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots, they're armor, possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor. Indeed, with his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Hello, Chaos. What kind of armor is this exactly? Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Where? Under the heel. Fairweather. He turns the boot slightly. Fairweather model T500VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. I did pass it. This is Battletoads, yes. What happened to the rest of it? The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off. What do you guys think we should do? Pull the boot off? That sounds like it could go horribly wrong. Back off and look at the corpse we could also do. Yeah. Someone beat me to the looting. Yeah, exactly. You guys want to pull off the boot? Oh, that's gross. All right, let's do it. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? Grab the boot under your arm. Better not even try. What do you guys think? Are we doubling down? Doubling down and grabbing that boot? Yeah, we are, aren't we? All right. The stench fills your nostrils as you push downward. An ominous creaking sound comes from above. Stop! The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. Pig's gonna pull his head off. Brutal. What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Let go of the boot. What do we do? What do we do? What? It seems like a really bad response, which is why you guys are putting it. 1122. Hey, Breeder, what's up? Or Cody, I mean. 2. Okay, 2 is winning out. Some votes for 3. All right, let's go 2. You're about to pull his head off. OMG. Do it. Do it, homo. I'm not a homo. Do what? I'm going to pull his head off, right? Oh my god, what do we say? I love this game. This game's just like, I was not expecting that. 1. All right, we're going with 1. Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You're about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on that boot? These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. They look fancy. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry. I don't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. What do you guys think? Hey, Aspiring, what's up? One, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4. 4 and 5. And 3 is making a comeback. God, it's between 3, 4, and 5. 3 is pulling ahead. 5 catching up. I don't know what to do. And now 4 is catching up. That's good. Yeah, I was busy this week. So I don't know what to do. 3. All right. I think 3 is ahead. Next 3, 4, 5, 3. We're going with 3. Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing. Just this once. Besides, he taps on the boot, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in this boot has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They're fused to his feet now. Why do you think they're the only thing left on him? You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. Sounds like a plan, except steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor. Hello. We're going to accept the quest to steal his boots. Getting the hanged man's boots. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky. What's going to happen to the boots then? Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. He looks towards the boots. Should we continue? All right. All right. What happened to the rest of it? The material looks out of place. Knock on the boot. Let's see. What happened to the rest of it? The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if it had more on after 7 days. Where's the rest of the armor? We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. He nods toward Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously. This is one thing he might actually know. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor. No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt. We found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabric. Nice, that makes sense. What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him? He could have been walking around naked just like this for all we know. Yeah, let's say that. That seems accurate. A good point. He could have been intoxicated or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have assumed so much just from the clothes. What was that? Was the lieutenant just impressed by your unintuitive guess? The material looks out of place here. It is. It's expensive. The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary has deemed it too costly. In that time, we lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking? For a full set, about 4 years' wages. Ka-ching, baby! Nod to the boots. That's a lot, I take it. Ka-ching, baby. By ka-ching, do you mean, he tilts his head, let's not log them as evidence, let's steal them? What was that about the constabulary before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy. No, that's not what I meant. That is what ka-ching means, yes. If the constabulary is dragging their feet, why not start ourselves before good men die? Good point, me! We're going 3, right? Three. Let's do it. So they don't get shot in the foot. I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots. Oops, well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now. Thanks, suggestion. Thanks, you fucking asshole. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? Looks like he worked for a private contractor like Everard told us. Wealthy, with state ties. This is way above what we have. Knock on the boot. A small belt-like sound fills the air like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. Points to the boots. See? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whorls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood material like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps. What does this remind me of? If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. Run your fingers over the lines. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. We're actually doing some detective work. Hey, Miku, what's up? Good, can you read it to me? He tips the drawing ballpoint of his pen on the tongue. E50, 100, 1000. We have a make and a number, that's something. We can use the radio in my Kanema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us. Back off and look at the corpse. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. Time to inspect the belt. Ooh, let's zoom in on that. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. What kind of rope is this? I'm missing my gun. Industrial strength, the kind used for tying cargo to lorries, like in the harbor. Yes, it looks like they used whatever on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. Wait, maybe he's still alive. Good point. This is still my first playthrough. Just kind of delayed. By they, do you mean the Hardy Boys? They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? Back off and look at the corpse. What do you guys think? Should we ask about the Hardy Boys? How did they even get him up there? That was also a good question. Got one vote, one. Fuck it, we'll go one. One it is. He nods. Right now, everything seems to fit their confession. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. Excuse me. He rises to inspect the noose. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed. How did they even get him up there? A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? The ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lasted the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. He makes a pulling motion. Okay. Yeah, when you die, you respawn at your last save. Let's inspect the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretching across the torso. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars. What will mine be marked by? Alcohol and heartbreak. Can you go Dirty Harry? If you mean can you kill people, the one instance where we tried to take out the Hardy Boys, we died horribly. You can try and beat people up, but you have to like make yourself into a physical type character to be successful. My character is very intellectual, so I failed miserably at most of my fight scenes so far. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? Let's go with night sky. A map of the stars. He turns around to breathe before inspecting it closer. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Mezzanian, maybe, but this seems more particular, customized somehow. As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates and you feel as though you were only half right. I'm missing something here. So am I. A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera. Let the lieutenant work. Shit, Kuno, what the fuck is that? An instant color camera. He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. Is the game audio turned off? No. Is it just really quiet? The NPCs are not talking, by the way. Like, there's no voice dialogue here. But I can turn the game audio. Actually, I'm just looking now. Yeah, hang on a second. It is turned off. There we go. Turned it on. Let me know how that is. There's not really much sound anyway, but anyway. Okay. This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence. I have the music turned off because we were putting the videos up on YouTube, and they kept getting copyright stricken for the music, so I just turned the music off. But normally there would be music, yes. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then... Ooh, we got a shot of a hang dude. A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it, the lieutenant says, and shakes the paper, letting it dry on the cold wind. Can you guys hear the audio now, by the way? I know it's probably like just some wind blowing in the background, but... Cool machine. Yes, he slides the camera closed and tucks it away into his belt. It is a pretty cool, isn't it? What do we need this photo for? It contains insight to the victim's person. This was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Now if we could find someone to decipher it. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Sure, just don't lose it. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. Hey, Big Lowen, what's up? Oh, nice. You smacked Kuno in the face. God, I wish I could have done that, but I failed miserably. The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. Look him in the eye. Ooh, this will be good. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Nice. Underneath the curdled meat, there is an expression not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death. Well, we know that. He got shot in the mouth while he was having sex. This man enjoyed the moment of his death. Or, tell me who you are. Who are you, dead man? What do you guys think? Should we try it? We should try it, right? I think that it gives you... It changes the dialogue option depending on how, you know, much your skill is. So if you have larger success, maybe it tells you more stuff. That's kind of what I'm assuming. All right, let's go for it. Yes, the hanged man. I'm gone. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you, you stink, and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? I want to know the answer to that question so badly. What do you guys think? I hate you, you stink, you're boring. That's what we're going with. I really want to ask him about his sex before he died for some reason. All right, 5 it is. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. Yes, you were. First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that? Dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when you were there, when they were hanging you. Oh my God. This is amazing. David Carradine was his name. Sexual arousal was his game. Alright, here we go. Do I look like an erotic auto asphyxiation type to you? Yes, no. What is erotic auto asphyxiation? Okay. Yes, no. What is it? What do you guys think? One, two, one, one, one. Of course it's one, isn't it? Yes. Captain Capodramo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question. He didn't choke himself. You know it. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Oh my god. You guys want to do 4 now, don't you? These are, what kind of fucking response is that? I hate you, you stink, and you're boring. He's anything but boring. He might stink, but still. Alright, we're doing 4. Here we go. Do I remind you of someone? A deep-sea creature, myself in the bathroom mirror, a baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone. What do you guys think? We're going 2. Alright, 2 it is. There you go. Look at that, bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon it will be just like me. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks. Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level. More like days, capo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so. Uh-oh. Sounds like we might have a problem with our liver. What do we ask now? I don't think this story is going to end well for us. I kind of want to ask what's happening. Let's just ask what's happening at this point. What do you mean? I'm talking to you. It's the power of your black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips. Ugh. Imagination. Yeah, man. Horrific necktie is talking. Yeah, man, don't be crazy. Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much. He loves those. Why do I love questions so much? Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Give me a comical amount of questions. Oh my god. Is my name Rooney? Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? Who killed you? Can you ask me a question? Jeez, we have a lot of questions now. Maybe we should ask him who killed him. Maybe he'll just tell us. Why the fuck not, right? 7? Alright, let's do 7. Love did me in, brother Capo. It was love all along. I see. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? Because you have. Oh, awesome. Is my name Rooney? Fuck no, you're no Rooney. Rooney is not who I am. I am Harry. No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you are. Rooney the motherfucker. Okay. Can you ask me a question? Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? What? Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing there. Why are you investigating my murder? I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Because he told me to. Nod toward Kim. Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Let's go with 3. Ha! The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly. Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest. And it's almost here. You can feel it in the air on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing over them. Alright, well, here we go. I'm a joke. Look at me. There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive? Ouch. What do you guys think? One or two? Should we be an absolute dick, or should we be a little bit nice? Okay, we're gonna be a dick. Awesome. A killer, a motherfucker, and a killer. I have other questions for you. Where have you gone? Into the wild pale yonder. Where's that? In the past, way out in the west. Okay. Squint and take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue, his fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it? Stop. Relax your eyes. Hey, Tilt. How you doing? The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. I have something I need to know, corpse man. Nope. We've done that already. So how do we get him down? He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of the things once he's down. We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down? The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance, and even if we do, there's the question of cutting it. Yeah, I could see Kim just sitting there like, this guy is a fucking batshit crazy. Can't someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. What do you guys think? These are some good choices. We could go any direction with this. I feel good about it. 4. You want to shoot him down? Leave it for the kid to play with. Saw the branch. Maybe we can ask for help in the harbor. Lynn's so practical. Can't somebody else do it? Fuck it, let's ask if someone else can do it. Someone else, he pauses. You mean, like the police? What was that about processing? Then weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help? Yes, exactly! Call the police. Can't the boys from processing take care of this? You have a point there. I mean, someone who's below detective. What do you guys think? One. All right. Wait, 1 and 4 are tied. Next one are 4. 4. Someone like a paid garbage man or a cleaning crew. I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down fast. Okay, let's try and shoot him down. Yeah, the enthusiasm is unrestrained. Bang, bang time, pigs. Shoot his head off. The lieutenant remains unaffected. How? I don't know. Just, you know, shoot up there, maybe, points toward the branch. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it. Should we shoot the branch or shoot the belt? Two votes, branch. Sorry, 2 votes, belt. No, branch, belt, 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 belt. All right, belt. I absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics works. It will maybe cut 1 thread loose. Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit. They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno. The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. I'll say that again. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Oh, that's a good idea. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know how. Maybe it's better not to. Back off. What do you guys think? Wait, let me try. Let's do it. The man's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It's a bad idea. Say nothing. Let him choose. What do we do? Tell him to take it? Tell him to back off? Or let him decide? One. All right, here we go. I'll blow his head off. Take it. Take the shot. Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit. Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket. Oh, yeah, Kim. Oh, yeah. And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fallow stesse position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger. Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down. Say nothing. Oh, yeah. You know we're picking 2. I don't even care what you say. It's 2 or go home. Shoot that motherfucker down. He's gonna fucking miss. The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself, God damn it. He feels bad about it. About his eyes, mostly, just having bad eyesight, probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him. Fucking idiot. Mol kappa asshole. Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? It's okay, man. God damn it. Get your shit together. Try again, maybe? What now? God damn it, he missed. Fucking Kim. Hey, Kimoki, what's up? You just missed Kim trying to shoot this motherfucker down from a branch. We got Kim to fire a weapon. Think about that for a second. This is amazing. All right, let's try it again. No, we're lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locos. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. It's okay, man. God damn it. Get your shit together. What now? Get your shit together, right? Yeah. Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. It's okay, man. Kuno's sorry, too. Kuno feels sorry for the binoclard. The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand. I feel bad now. We are like a bad influence on Kim. We are a terrible fucking influence. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Can I have the gun? I should try. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Four. All right, here we go. It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it. The piece shines in his outstretched hand. They only have one gun? This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen. Take the gun. Oh, fuck yes. Feel the weight first. The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Or bakelite. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. This is an amazing game, right? It's amazing. The Sex King is coming. What a great name, by the way. They fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth. Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly on the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm. Oh my god, it's challenging. Why don't you just shoot yourself in the fucking mouth? Oh no, that's not what he said. But anyway, she hisses. At least you won't miss. Say, shut up. Hand-eye coordination. Does drinking help with hand-eye coordination? I don't think so. Close your left eye first. We might want to close our left eye first. Point the gun at Kuno's. Wow. Are we really going to point a gun at the child? I think we are, right? We absolutely are. Or should we close our left eye and then point the gun at her? I think he might take the gun. Okay, hang on. The only reason I think we maybe shouldn't point the gun at Kuno's, or Kuno-S, is I think Kim might take the gun from us if we do it. So we won't get to shoot the corpse down. But fuck. I'll give you guys a chance to vote again. Now that you've heard my, you know, positioning. But I will still do 4 if you want. 4? We're still going 4. Okay. It has not changed much. I think I've converted like 1 person. All right, here we go. Do it. Set me free. Oh my god. You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos. Don't. You feel the shoulder. You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder. She's ripping her blazer open to bare her chest. Do it. Fuck you, little shit. Point the gun at the belt. Pull the trigger. Oh my god. Legendary composure needed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we really doing this? Alright, here we go. 8% chance. You realize we're gonna fail. Kim's gonna freak out. This is gonna be bad, right? Here we go. Oh my god. You hear an explosion within the weapon in your hands. The branches of the pine tree behind the girl shake ever so slightly. Your ears are still ringing. A plume of smoke has erupted from the barrel. The little monstrosity stands in the cloud. Her face is petrified. Then it begins to twist demonically. She is disappointed, trapped, entangled in this world, all because of the continuously appalling marksmanship of law officials. She wails, learn to shoot. Whoa! Kuno's voice is low. Pig tried to shoot you. You're alive. Yes, Kuno, I can see that. My liege, it may be possible to spin this as some sort of, pedagogical exercise. Yes, of course. Attempted child murder, that's not me. But I wasn't trying to teach her a lesson. I was trying to kill her. What do you guys think? Oh my god, drama. I love drama. Thank you, drama coming to my rescue. Well, that may be. You shouldn't have... Then maybe you shouldn't have missed. This is merely a suggestion. If you want to be a failed child murderer, go with that. I was merely teaching her a lesson, of course. Fucking die. Throw the empty gun at her. Kim, I need you to do your reload thing. The beast is still alive. Oh my god, why did I just try to shoot a kid? Three, we're going with 3. All right. You sense nylon moving somewhere to your left. There's motion in your peripherals. Then it's already too late. The gun has left your hand still numb from the recoil. The lieutenant holsters it in under his arm. I think you're underestimating the gravity of this situation, officer. We need to take a breather from this scene. He points at you. Now! But what about the body? We need to go to the harbor and ask the leader of the union to have it taken down. They have the tools and they have the men. Why didn't we just begin with that? I did not want us to be indebted to a man like Averard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly not the case. We need help. You need to suck my dick. Why the fuck am I still alive? Jesus. I have failed to beat up one kid and failed to murder the other now. I am just... When it comes to child violence, I am just not very good. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man with the right shoulder, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time, I think we did this already. Hang on. All right. It still looks kind of like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right. What is the meaning of this tattoo? For you to discover, you've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Who are you? Gone. Okay. Maybe we should go ask Klasha about it. Oh, we don't... This is not one of those playthroughs where we save scum. It is a completely organic, for better or for worse. By the way, how does my mic sound? I got a new mic today. Oh yeah, this game's great. Let's go talk to Klasha. Oh good, I was worried there for a second, wise guy. You said reet, and I was like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that we've gotten ourselves into some amazing situations because of what has transpired with most of our failings. I sound disappointing. What does that mean? You can see a container you can't open. Equip a pry bar. Pry bar. Yes. I think Lynn's been spending too much time talking to Fex. Alright, let's see what Klasha has to say. Yeah, it's been hilarious while we've been making progress.
For taking part in a murder investigation.
Okay, I don't seem to have any... Okay, we've already been through this. Alright, there's no new questions. Maybe we can equip a pry bar and see if this door opens. God damn it. Okay. That didn't work. Back to my hoboing. I don't have a gun. I doubt Kim's gonna give me a gun again after I tried to take out a child. Nobody tell Twitch, by the way. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, it's almost bedtime. We can almost start the next day, and there'll be a whole new area to discover. All right, so we need to go talk to the boss. Ah, thank you for the subzilla. Can we karaoke yet? I wonder. Are we stealing this guy's beer? Oh, it's a bottle.
Can I help you?
No, you cannot help me. Let's talk to him, see if there's another dialogue option before I walk out the door.
It's you again. What is it?
28%. Here we go. We're gonna try it. Failed. Oh no, he's stuck again. Please, someone, just animate him. I got nothing. Rhetoric, say something. If you say something, you can jolt out of the stupor. Just one sentence. Here we go. Not just yet. Can't we review the components of the theory? Sure, why not? Let's hear what some of our friends have to say. For starters, you could find out what's behind the mystery door in the kitchen. If it's a secret route, She could have used it. Oh, right, we did this before. Can't get through the door? You know what would help? Doing a thorough search of this room. Maybe something's hidden. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight with you. Search the basement. There are secrets. Magisterial ancient secrets that may assist you. It's that simple. Okay, well, we failed again. God damn it. I suppose I should be happy we passed the 90-something% check on the corpse. Let's go investigate the basement. Maybe we'll find something. Or let's try to get in. I'll save it before we do, in case I die. As I died last time. Rip them apart, this time for real. Haha! You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Semitese words, your shadow looming over it like an omen. I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding. Good. That's what we're trying to do. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Alright, we're going to take a swig from our bottle. A heavy door with missing handles stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds of Semitese trinkets and shards. It appears to be locked. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew, that was close. Let's see if we can get it open now. %. Here we go. Broke into the communard apartment. Nice. Fucking hell. Ow! Ow, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt? Oh god. Try to breathe normally. This really wasn't the best idea, was it? I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Rub your forehead. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Slap your face. I don't want anyone to see me cry. What do you guys think? One vote for, one vote two, 2 votes two. 2, 2, 2. Here we go. Are you all right? The lieutenant stepped closer, his eyes soft and worried. This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit. What is going on there? An upset, high-pitched woman calls out from the bookstore. Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warned you not to tempt the spirits, officer. You can hear her take a frightened step backwards. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door. It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door. However, it's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets. Okay, well, we're locked out of that now. Fucking hell. Maybe I should talk to Kuno. Or the little girl, since I tried to shoot her. Maybe I'll do that next. Just to see. Yeah, well, I had more health this time. I almost died. My morale was low.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Sire, it just went off. Kuno, I wasn't trying to shoot her. It just went off. Sometimes it just goes off. I'm sorry about that. I got carried away. I think we've all moved past that by now, Kuno. Oh god, what do we say to this little fuck? So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? 3, alright. Not all of us, Kim shakes his head. Acts like that, stick with you for a while. Acts like that, stick with you for a while, alright? No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife. He points toward whirling in rags and whispers. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through the balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah, he mouths. I've been in your room. Oh, that's creepy. The kid raises his voice, but you and Kuno are good for now, pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time. Okay, let's. You don't threaten me. What do you guys think? I really want to bitch slap the fuck out of this kid so hard. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. I think we're going 1. Going 1. One word out of you, pig shit, and you're locked out of Kuno experience forever. You hear me? Nod, you hear him. Try me, you little. Seriously risk your relationship with Kuno. Uh-oh. What do we do? Try me, you little. We're going to, aren't we? Here we go. You and Kuno are fucking done. Get the fuck out of Kuno's sight. Let's go, officer. I've had enough of this. Well, that was fucking helpful. Well, fucking hell. They're not going to be any use now. The bad influence of the chat has now made them very not helpful to me. Damn it, I really wanted to... Anyway. I keep failing the best checks. Alright, let's go talk to Everard. I have to say, he is one of the best characters in the game. We'll burn in hell later for it, yeah. It's true. This is Disco Elysium. It just came out on the 15th. It's pretty goddamn hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois,
Oh.
every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. Every worker member of the board is a living god, is an organ in the great state organism of war, also looks just like me, for himself. What do you guys think? Four? We're going 4? Alright.
And for his fellow man. That's right, Mr. Dubois. You're turning out to be quite the individualist there. So you had business with me?
The last sentence is spoken more to himself than anybody else. Okay. I may have changed my mind about getting those signatures. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? I want to go over a couple of things. Could you help me get the dead body down? Could you help me get the dead body down? You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree near behind the hostel cafeteria. Oh my, he smiles pleasantly. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter? Miss DeClaire, the man was hanging with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood. Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene worker boots. Yeah, the belt thing. Say nothing. You're a community leader. Help your community out. What do you guys think? Four. Here we go. I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. He licks his fat lips and smiles. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. He picks up the handset of his radio phone to his right and then clicks a button. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree. Problem they need help with. Namely, they need it taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that. He hangs up and turns back to you. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but, he smirks, you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. Alright. Let's go find Jean-Luc, the Seminese supremacist. Jean-Luc Picard. These are the voyages of the starship Failed Prize. Yes, yes. Let's go talk to Jean-Luc. What a sexy name Jean-Luc is, isn't it? Jean-Luc? Yes, Jean-Luc. Yes. No clips, Lynn. Everett told you to
The
help.
unpromising race pupil returns.
Everett told you to help us get the body down from the tree. So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands. You're so noble, Measurehead. There's a but. But while I'm gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you, he turns to Kim. Both of you. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? Okay then, wait here while Measurehead goes away. No way. We're not going to do that. Back off. What do you guys think? We should ask Kim, I think. Let's ask Kim what he says, don't you think? Kim will have some great response. Okay, you guys want to wait here? Here we go. Babe, see that? They'll stay here the whole time. Oh my god, we're gonna sit here and drink. With our trash bag. Oh god, we're not gonna hit on her, are we? We're not gonna hit on her, are we? The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves. So you guys are like cops or something? Why are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. What do you guys think? This could get awkward real fast. 4, 1, 1. 1. Alright, here we go. Look at him. He's craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what? Yeah, well, that died quickly. Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Let's say that. Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? The woman twirls her hair. I'm Katya, by the way. You hear that? The lieutenant looks toward the yard. That sound. He's breaking something. Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. I also wish I could see it. I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body. Let's go with 1. Look at you, RCM Rent-A-Cops, a loud voice booms in from below. Guarding the bridge like Everett's lapdogs. Is that where it is? Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale? And who are you? The lieutenant fires back. What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you? I'll work with whoever I want. Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. What do you guys think? Hey, Even, what's up? 2. Okay, let's do it. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You've sided with race victory today. There's been no side choosing. We did what we thought had to do to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead. Farewell, Ham Sandwich. You are a Union man from now on. Things I did not expect to hear today. Thank you, Ham Sandwich. You are a Union man from now on. Alright, let's go back to the corpse. You want to bet the kid's like shitting on the corpse when we get back? Pissing on it. I got 5 real on it. I got 5 real on it. The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side. Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eye. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved manner. Great job, wise race mentor. What do you guys think? My racial supremacist is coming out, apparently. One. All right, here we go. Mr. Measurehead has done a good job, the lieutenant nods approvingly. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy. Field autopsy. Yes, he covers his nose and lists. 1, investigation of the scene. 2, initial examination of the victim. 3, field autopsy. 4, transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. The fuck are they on about? Cop's gonna cut his shit up. Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut his shit open? Got it. Oh, it's 2 for sure, right? It's not about cutting, he squints at the corpse. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work. Wait, honorary rank of detective? Yes, I feel like a detective. I don't think I'm a detective. What do you guys think? One it is. An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able. Usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective. I don't think I'm a detective. You are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case if you weren't. Now, the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Tell me something, dead man. Try to remove the dead man's boots. What are we picking? We're removing his boots, aren't we? This is a trick question. Alright, here goes. I thought we decided to leave it to processing, the lieutenant shakes his head. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep. Try to remove the dead man's boots again. Do we do it again? It would be awkward. We're doing it again, aren't we? Yeah. I thought we decided... Okay. Let's fuck it. Let's try it again. Okay. Tell me something, dead man. Shoot, Looney Rooney. Okay. First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Autopsy, obviously. Come on, officer. He pulls on a pair of latex gloves. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Do you have another pair of gloves? Oh, I think we have gloves. We have gloves. Where are you? Let me equip the gloves first. Yellow gardening gloves. Clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there, baby. There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves, he nods approvingly. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity. All right. Can I give you a brief update on where we're up to? Yes, okay. So, we woke up in our apartment hungover. We realized we were investigating murder. The guy was hung in the branch. We started doing some investigation and found out that it looked like a bunch of union workers had killed him that are now in the cafeteria next door. They claim to have killed him, but what we learned investigating the murder and talking to Klasha is that she was banging the guy that was dead, or that was killed, and he was shot in the head while they were having sex from someone outside, probably on their roof. She called one of the union workers that had some fixation on her, and the woman helped her cover it up by basically taking him out and having the union hang him up in the tree. So we don't believe the union workers killed him, even though they confessed to it. We believe the shooter is still at large, and now we're investigating the body for leads. And we just cut the body down. That's basically where we are. I don't think I missed too much. I'll ask you when I need you to. Okay. For the most part, maybe I should just handle the contact and take notes. He just fills this in. We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger. That's right, he nods. You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant has relieved you, no protocol. Yeah, we got this. We're smart. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form. Oh, right. And then when we came back to try and shoot the corpse down, I asked to borrow Kim's gun, and I tried to shoot the little girl behind the fence, and I missed. And then Kim took the gun from me when I asked him for another bullet. Well, they were shouting homophobic slurs at me the whole time. It was pretty great. Probably the greatest moment in the game. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with begin, 1 assistant. Let's jump ahead to part 3, summary. Let's pause this autopsy. Okay, let's begin. Thank you. Right, Harry Dubois. The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says coroner's case number. KK5708030815. KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals 57 precinct, followed by the date and time of arrival on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials. Should we file the coroner's case under me? Technically, I arrived at the scene before you. Have you got to play yet, CrossKid? What do you think so far? And what would that make the alphanumeric? I have no idea. I do. KK5. It's the same number. Nice. Next, name. We've heard a nom de guerre, Lily. It's better than nothing. Write it down. What's next? Date of birth. Date of birth. Nod. NA. Age. The man corrects his glasses. Roughly 50. The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook. Race. Mondial. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything else. Sex. Fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically. I should have shot that bitch in the face. Male. Pig's gonna have sex. Right fucky fucky. Right male. Right pig's gonna have sex. What do you guys think? This game is too much sometimes. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. 1. Alright, we're going with 1. Well, sorry. Wait, 2. 1 and 2 are tied. 1 is ahead. Barely. 2. Okay, the next 1 or 2 wins. It's 2. We're going with 2. You fucks. Nor does he look male with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of death. We're still going with March 4th. What else? He looks over your shoulder. Body identified by non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case. KK5705030815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains, evidence of treatment. I'm not seeing anything yet, but we know there's tampering here, he thinks. Write down yes, non-visual, corroborated by witness. See report. Good. The lieutenant falls silent. He places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature. Jesus, sorry. A holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small woodshed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Farbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There's darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. Outside Grand Coron. The day is turning dim. For Sergeant Mac Torson, hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. We have a review up. Yeah, I know it's ecclesiastic. I just was having a moment. We have a review up on our blog and YouTube channel. You can hit -YouTube if you want to watch the video for our review, and it has a score. The building is tall, 7 stories wide. 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other an accident, the small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath. We should start the post-mortem. Turn the page. The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer for why. Hey Peyton, what's up? We are doing an autopsy on this corpse. Let's see. External examination. Summary. Clothes, he begins. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Bob Rodin, I think. Let's see. He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. See, it's happening. Bob Rodin, yes. Inexpensive, size M, color white. The disappointment is palpable. The red hair thing was expecting something more lurid. Write it down. The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They're fused to a skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire, if you're going to keep them for yourself, as you ought to. You have deserved them more than anyone else. Omits the boots. The boot has a serial number. He twists the dead man's foot. It's E50.100.1000. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumeric. The number is purposefully concealed by design. Tattoos. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the marking to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Triget Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow, length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. He produces a measuring tape, well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.80 meters, generally consistent with age about 50. Preservation is good, ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown, distribution is consistent with age. He kneels in to get a better look. The deceased had male pattern baldness, hair is combed back, short. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on, write it down. Let's touch his hair. The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch. Stroke his hair. Stroke his hair gently. Write down short, light brown, male pattern baldness. What do you guys think? Should we stroke it gently? Stroke it gently. Let's stroke it gently. The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the latex of the glove like thread off a ragdoll's head. Keep petting it. Write it down. What do you guys think? Oh my god, that's gross. More hair sticks to the glove. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now. There, baby. Oh my god. We are petting a dead man whose hair is coming off in our hand and saying, there, baby. You don't want to say there, baby. No? Oh, you do. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right. The lieutenant watches you in silence. Oh my god. Can you just picture this? Like, the writing is phenomenal. You can just draw this picture. Oh my god. That was some sick shit, Sekopa. A cough. Lividity appears consistent with hanging, but is not. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head and chest, consistent with stones thrown, low velocity. Fucking low velocity chink chonk, the kid explodes. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about. Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity. Lieutenant pays no heed. In addition, there are bite marks on the face. There are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Write down but amend for high velocity. Do we write down or write down for amend for high velocity? I don't know if it's going to be helpful or not. 2? All right. Ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife, with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. The steel wiring, he concedes, breathless. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters. Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutter. Pet the chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters. Which one? Are we gonna pet the chain cutters? One, two, one, two. One. All right, here we go. Yay, we got some morale. The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose. Joyous little bubble of rot. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber-gripped cutters. Always good to think ahead. Now, he points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck. We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can. See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off. Oh my god. No, he ain't. See, looks blasé. Your pig's a boring fuck. Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut. Cut the belt off. Should we look for a good spot before we cut? Maybe we'll have a higher roll. I should probably also drink before I do this. Maybe not. Yeah, I should drink. Let's look for a good spot to cut. Belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from yeast. Okay, what's next? Kuno is the kid over here. This little, I don't know if you can see it. He's right there. He's an absolute fuck monster. Should we yell at Kuno, agree with Kuno, or try and cut this belt off? I feel like we should do something with Kuno first. We already did 3. So now it would be 1, 2, or 4. Alright. 1 vote 4, 1 vote 2. 1 vote 1. We have a 3-way tie. 1 and 2 are now tied. Next 1 or 2 gets it. 1. Alright. Yes, you are, he says with calm certainty. This pig is Kuno's. Great, I'm Kuno's pig. Oh, we got a higher chance because we agreed with Kuno. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck yes! After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot, tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Press down. Snap! The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it. The lieutenant kneels closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there's a gap. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 to 1.5 meters. Well done. Sounds like it would throw us off if we didn't know. That he was dead? Yes, they moved fast. This is a good treatment. Chest intact, he presses down on it. Normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia, he pulls down the man's underpants. Oh no, I cannot. I don't want to see what Kuno says. Oh god. Now it's gonna happen, see? I fucking knew it! This is clearly what they've been waiting for. Ever since the autopsy began, the lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Inspect the genitals. Write it down and move on. What are we doing? Two, two, 1, 2, 2. All right, we're going with 2. Hey, Zeus, what's up, dude? The dead man's penis is average size, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish, marbling is present around the crotch. Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Not from where I look, no, but you're right. Your hunch was right. He was having sex when he died. We knew that. Talking about sex, he's gonna suck him off now. I know it. Oh my god. This game, holy shit. We've had child abuse, almost attempted child murder, necrophilia. What else have we had? Back is symmetrical and intact. He struggles to turn the corpse on his side. Upper and lower extremities are intact but asymmetrical. There are compact injuries on the right hand thigh and hip. Hey, Def, what's up? Or Das Leaf. Shit. That's what I meant to say. In addition, I see smaller residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. Last item, hands. He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand. His flesh is cold, icy. Pleased to meet you. Where are you from, and what's your name? What the? My name is, I'm from what the? Fine, I'll blow my nose. There. My name is... I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from the Cappadocia, and your name is Kobo. What can I do for you, Kobo di Cappadocia? It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair? Oh my god. I did, Kobo, I did. Reminded me of when I was just a small boy, before this happened to my face and my body. You did me a kindness there. You should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean. Oh my god. Hands are clean, the lieutenant concludes. The dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. No sign of injury from snuggling. Were we expecting any? Not particularly him being dead when they carried him over. It's very hard to struggle when you're dead. Death is the end of struggle. Thanks, Logic. Appreciate that. Whew. He turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. What's next? Internal examination. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Central nervous system, he says, and then concludes abruptly, I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from this. A moral to this story. If I may add, the moral of the story. What would that be? He looks at you inquisitively. The dead man looks too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of the story. The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply. I can't read today. I don't know what's going on. The lieutenant grins. I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer. I will write N.A. Good musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. He gets close to the mouth hole, eyes squinting from the stench. Not injury-related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Hyoid bone. Let's see. With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. Ugh. Yeah, jack that fucker off. Oh my god. The hyoid bone is fractured, he says after a while. The rest of the musculoskeleton seems intact, unremarkable. Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Respiratory system, he stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Hey, Pyro. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in the mucus of the lips and mouth. Look inside the dead man's mouth. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there, sickly sweet air unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his. Look deeper inside. Let's do it, why not? Oh, God. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow just to keep looking. Ugh. Inside, you see darkness, just a mess of meat and darkness. There are ancient mysteries down there, Hobo. Ask me later. Lieutenant lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Hemorrhaging present in mucus, he repeats impatiently. Write it down. He wipes his brow. Hepatobiliary. I have no idea what that is. Why, don't we have anything? He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Are you a hepatobiliary expert? I don't think so. It's very good. That's it. Same for toxology and serology, both. Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there. The completionist me wonders if there's something we could still do. Like a toxology screening? He looks at the monster. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if it was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request. Add request. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with a hanging. Gastrointestinal. He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. This will do. Then he touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly and says, digesting semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. Write it down, omit the voila. What's next on the list? Description of injuries. Let's see. He tilts his head. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one, too. It's a pretty good game. Bite marks. He nods. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer. Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. A. Opinion. Fatal injury. B. Non-fatal post-mortem. Agreed. Next injury. Contusions. So the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. A perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem. At maximum velocity, fucko! Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes. Fatal injury, non-fatal post-mortem. Right, next. Ligature mark. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 cm. No signs of clawing on the neck. Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side awaiting your judgment. Non-fatal post-mortem. That's right. No clawing marks in the neck, no sign of struggle on the crime scene. A witness statement from the perpetrators all confirm wound is post-mortem treatment. If I could pin it on the kid, I would. That's it. Field autopsy done, detective. All that remains is to see if the alleged cause of death, the bullet, is truly lodged in his brain. I'll leave that to you, colleague, or to processing. I won't force you in there. Oh yeah, finally. Let's get in there. Seriously, I can't just bag him and drive him to the morgue. Seriously, I can just bag him and drive him to the morgue anytime you tell me. No need for heroics unless you want to. Search the body one more time. Let's bag him, take him away. We have a 97% chance because we know there's a bullet in there. Shall we? We're doing it. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent all around. Put your fingers in his mouth. Oh, that sounds like fun. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches it itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track. Play with it. This feels right. Open your eyes and look. It's mostly dialogue. There is not really a lot of action, although there are things like trying to beat people up or shooting them. It's a lot of reading, I'm not going to lie. If you don't like reading, this is probably not a game for you. I think we should play with it. It feels right. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding, hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. Open your eyes and look. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing, death fumes rising from his throat, and there in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished, no larger than 0.4 cm in radius. The edges appear darkened. That is it. Touch it with your fingers gently. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Put your finger in it. Ugh. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens, tissue damage, wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth right into his brainstem. Ooh. The fuck is happening? Oh shit, see? Feel around first. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again, never wake. Push deeper. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The cavity is here, cut right between the hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Fucking cavity, see? Kuno's voice is hushed. Quivering with awe. Push deeper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Wriggle in. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly, Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. 72% chance to pull it out. I did put on gloves. Here we go. You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger with your face twisting from pain and concentration. All you need to do is just whisper, "I got it." My pigs fucking got it! What? What is it? Slowly pull your fingers out. The inside of your head feels cold and smooth like a glove as you pull out. Sweat dripping down your brow as you pull out. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead. Fucking beautiful. A bullet, the lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in. The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says, "Unknown caliber, rifled, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on impact. Can I have it? Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift." It's not a Souls game, you're right, Pixel. I'm not drinking today, no. I drank too much yesterday, I was hungover this morning. Keep it, Lieutenant, have a gift. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. The lieutenant drops the bag in your hand. It feels light. He turns to his notebook. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. He underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound? Sounds like heaven. Correct. Say nothing. Nod. Yeah, I don't know what I've done. We are playing a total psycho, yes. An alcoholic psycho, by the way. Sounds like heaven, that's what we're going with. Opinion, fatal injury. This concurs with the Hardy Boys story and Cloche's. Click, click goes the pen, and one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment, it's obviously the Hardy Boys tampering with it. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I'm certain it has more to tell us. This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it. What happens next? We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my Kanima. I can transport him to the processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. You'll be gone. What should I do in the meanwhile? Work on the case, tend to personal matters, try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you, and one more thing, he looks you in the eye. Great work, detective. What really sucks is this is like after hours, so everyone's going to be asleep. Alright, he takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face. There goes those beautiful enamel boots. May they rest in processing. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs. Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Yeah. Well, I did try and shoot them, so I feel like that's almost as good as giving them drugs. What was the other thing I needed to do without the detective? I can't remember. Get stronger and try the door again. Pain threshold. Have I not spent any skill points? Are you telling me that I haven't spent any skill points this like whole game? Like this is the number... Wait, what the fuck's going on? No? Okay, I have. I don't know what the fuck. I had 2 skill points? Weird, I thought I had 1. I have 2 skill points, okay. Let's level up pain threshold once. Let's save the other skill point for now, in case we need to re-roll something. Should we check out the bullet, though? The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date, location of the bullet found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny shriveled head of a cauliflower. What do I do with you, bullet? Squishy little thing has no idea. Should you ask about my feminist agenda? Don't ask. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. Eat it. Find the gun that shot it. Sell it for profit. It's my friend. I'm going to start talking to it. It will keep me company. What do you guys think? One and 4 are like tied right now. I think 4 is winning. Let's go with 4. But bullets don't talk. Yeah, what are you, crazy? Bullets can't talk. They don't have emotions. A bullet can't keep you company. Okay, we can't do that, so now we're eating it. But the bullet is not edible, sadly. Alright, well, let's find the gun that shot it. That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato. Just a minute, guys. I'm going to go grab a drink. I will be right back. Did you really say this game has fake choices after, like, not 20 minutes ago we pulled a gun out of the other detective's hand and tried to shoot a little kid in the face? Okay, I'm back. Romeo is trying to like get on the mic. But yeah, if you run out of morale, you run out of health, you die. Okay, feel the bullet through the bag. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold even through the bag. Inspect the bullet closer. The jacket of the bullet is made of yellowish metal. It has blossomed out of to reveal a dark gray core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. Look at the jacket. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear, feel standard, and the core. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. Far away, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is flipping through stations in his Kinema. He is not here examining the bullet with you. He should be. He would find this very intriguing. Mention to him later when he's here. Okay. We should do it when he's around. Oh, nice. Thank you, Tiger. Appreciate it, man. Oh, yeah. We'll be streaming the Outer Worlds for sure. Outer Worlds is the next game we're going to be streaming. I think we'll be streaming that. I can't remember exactly when the stream embargo is, but it's coming up pretty soon, like next week. Hey, Toxic. What's up? Okay, so who was it that we needed to talk to when the detective wasn't around besides Kuno? I can't remember if it was the Rev Art guy or whatever. Who was it? Yeah, I'm role-playing a drunken anti-hero. That's exactly. We have never found the missing husband yet. No. The jam mystery. Find a way into the secret passage. You're watching this Netflix series? What Netflix series are you watching? When Kim's not around, you should ask Klosh about what she heard. Okay, let's go talk to Klosh. The Alienist. I tried watching that. I couldn't... I think it was a while back, but I couldn't get into it. Recently, we watched the... what was it? The Haunting of Hill House. That was really good. I don't like horror, but it was really, really well done. So bingey. Highly recommend it for people that are like, kind of like horror. It was good. Mindhunters is amazing. Fucking loved Mindhunters. Binged the shit out of that show. I just closed the door in my own face.
10-month anniversary.
There's Lord.
Damn, that's like the last time Cass streamed.
Shut up, Lord. The main character is kind of annoying, I'll give you that. Oh man, I haven't seen the new season of Peaky Blinders yet. I have to watch that. Yeah, I've gone full hobo. I have not seen the Joker movie.
What a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Okay, now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night. Ah yes, she pours herself some more coffee. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you were a police officer. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you were as only the room, the sound, the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom and darkness. Did you hear something Sunday night from my room? What should we say? Oh my god, I'm fucking muted. Sorry. What was I singing? That it doesn't matter anymore and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. The thing that is really annoying about this mic is that I press the mute or unmute button sometimes when I need to clear my voice, and it doesn't work like 50% of the time. Like, I have to press it like 3 times to unmute it, so I press it and I think it's unmuted, and it hasn't. I'm sorry, when you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Then what happened? I did change mics, but it's the same brand, and it seems to have the same fucking problem with the mute button. I have not seen or been to the Rugby World Cup. Okay, so what do we say? Wounded, like, do you mean in a cool way, like a wild beast? It's still the hobo art cop. See my bag of bottles and the wine in my hand? You can hear me, right? I'm not muted, right? Let's say that in a cool way. Yes, it was very cool. I'm not very big on rugby. I'm American. It's like lamer football to us. It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I would never behave like that. That's so me, right? A window was smashed. The tape player, probably the song stopped, the furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Oh my god, what do I say? When Americans say football, we mean football, because we call soccer what everyone else calls football. I think we should probably say too. I don't know why Americans call football soccer. I didn't name it. That wasn't my call, you know? All right, let's go to. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want this type of animal anymore. To be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went... that's what I don't like about basketball, too, Dossleaf. All the flopping and shit. It's the same goddamn thing. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5, she nods, and that was that. Thank you. No problem, sir. She feeds herself another cigarette. I have more questions, but they need to be asked when my partner is here. Sure, she smiles, smoke trailing from a cigarette. Do whatever you need to. All right, well, I guess I can't ask for the other ones now. Is there anything else I can do when I'm alone? I can't remember. I don't know if I can talk to the kids. I'll try. Does that say Dickies or Dickless? The font's really small, so that's hard to read. It's blurry. Maybe I should go back to my room. Let's go back to my room for a second. Fuck. Oh my god, this fucking mute button is fucking broken. God damn it. Fucking hell. I gotta pay the rent. I gotta pay the rent or they won't let me in. There's just bottles and cans everywhere. I don't even have enough money for rent. I wonder if there's a way to karaoke yet. You said Dickies. Nice. It's
Can
too
I
late to
help
rent
you?
now. I gotta go sleep on the bench. I'm gonna sleep on a park bench. I probably have stamps. Can I sell stamps? The pawn shop. The true hobo cop way. Yep, on the park bench. Can I lay on the park bench? Oh god. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. Twiddle your thumbs. The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough. Stare into the sky. Time passes. The sun draws even closer to the horizon. The sky is a panorama of intense colors. Wait an hour. Okay, well, that just made it darker out. What do we have for quests? God, we have so many. Mirror. We can try the mirror again. Nice. Damaged ledger. Medium. I think that's in my inventory, right? Nope. God damn it. Let's see, what else is there we can do? Find the murder weapon. Let's see if we can go talk to Kuno. Maybe Kuno's not there. Nope. Kuno's dead. I'm dead to Kuno. You fucked it up, Lord. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the Kun, and Saint G with a crown that has been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and buy a set mailbox also. I feel you, mail collection box. Been there. Post La Ventura mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. What do we do? Man up. Alright, let's tell the mailbox to man up. The mailbox does not know how to man up. It's an inanimate object. Say, been there. Healed morale. Fuck yeah. We healed some morale for sympathizing with a mailbox. It's the dead of night. Now it's not the time for sitting, but for sleeping. It's time to find a bed. Oh god, where do I find a bed? Maybe I can go break into the apartments and sleep there. Yeah, I can't believe I can't sleep on a bench. I'm like literally a hobo. Like, who else would sleep on a bench? Like, that bench is literally meant for me. your town, a guy was in the newspaper for sexing a mailbox. That is quite the town. I kind of want to know where you live, and I kind of don't want to know where you live. Let's see, can we find a bed in here somewhere? Nope. Oh, did we just find a bullet? And we found a lounge jacket. Conceptualization. Okay. Where's the bullet? Thank you for the host so far, and welcome. Oh, we have a flashlight. Interesting. Let's see if we can read the case files. Yes, at last you find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin HDB41, date of initialization and the time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB4112011700, the next world mural. Why yes, your precinct number is 41, and HDB? Every last alphanumeric in the file begins with it, and these are your case files. Harry Dubois. We know our name is Harry Dubois. Still feels like there's something missing from that. The next world mural, the unsolvable case, the square bullet hole murders, the couch in an unexpected location, murder at the hookah parlor. This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed retail estate development called Grand Cara. Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. Two silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut off in their forms reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaint desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. Graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the Bell's letters have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. Literage of paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown. Case files do not show the finding of the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in the Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rumbling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options: remove the mural, it is wrong; keep the mural, it is right. What do you guys think? This fucking mute button, man. Keep the mural, get rid of the mural. What do you think? One vote, two votes, one is leading. Two keep, four destroy. A staggering 78% of voters chose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It's human nature. I like it, but we can't wreak havoc on other nations instead. I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit. What do you guys think? Hey, Romeo. What are you doing? One vote for. All right, we're going with 4. No one cares what you believe in, man. With the smelly toilet ledger. What do you want to tackle next, or are we done? Let's revisit this later. Slide the hidden drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the 2 panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Close the compartment. This is an option? What the fuck? This is probably going to end badly if I click this. Just saying. Conveniently timed, Ralph. Alright, here we go. Been nice knowing you guys. The words just crossed your mind somehow. Who were they for? Who do you think? Okay. Well, apparently that was just a note to myself. To kill myself when I had a minute. This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant. It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. Let's just keep bothering her. Never mind. It's not going to work. Fucking hell. Waves crash in the darkness. I'm just looking for a goddamn bed. We talk to this lady again.
Hello again, officers.
Is that bed in the coal room yours? Oh no. Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner. Really? You're a miner? Don't you have a real home? It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do. Let's try and see if we can bum a place to sleep. It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. She looks at the paint dripping down the wall like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Don't you have a real home? Does anyone in a city like this? She replies wistfully, looking around. If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it. Really, you're a miner. Yes, I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens. I can see that, actually. Cool, I have other questions. Well, damn it, that didn't go anywhere. Is there some reason you're antagonizing this person, Lord? Okay. Hey, bottles. Bottles and cans. I need a place to sleep. Is there like a little bed somewhere I can crawl up in? Yeah, the bench won't let me sleep, it just passes time. And it wouldn't let me after dark, either. It's like, now it's time to go to bed. You can't fucking sleep here forever. Hey, up here, Piggo. Does she have anything different to say now that I'm here?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Nope, we haven't, because it's a shitty mural. Well, good news is the bridge will be open in the morning and I can go explore a new area. It is very, it's kind of like it, but there's not really combat. Combat is handled via dialogue checks, more like Planescape than those games. Wow, let's set my level up. Can we retry this yet? 17%. Fuck it, let's try it. Oh my god, fuck yes. Because you see it, finally the wall is sublime. Look at it, the shadows, the colors. Let conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain. All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft. Wallcraft, I like that. Color appealed from the very face of God. Oh, wall father. Yes, I must paint this wall. Add to it. Get task. Yes, let's add to it. Absolutely. Now you just need the materials. Cindy the skull has a paintbrush and paint. Talk to her. Cindy the skull has what I need. Yes, great thinking. Go talk to her. The wall will be waiting. Oh, Cindy. Cindy, my dear.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
World of Wallcraft. Yes. Cindy, I need some paint and your brush, too. I'm doing renovation. It's boring but necessary. For my motor carriage, we're going undercover. The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people. For art. It's for art, okay? What do you guys think? What should we type? Which one? You want the Lisp activated for the next section? All right. 4. Let's go 4. All right. Well, it's just for art, but her eyes narrow to slits. What kind of art are we talking about? To be honest, I haven't really thought about anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me that brush. Grand art, art deluxe. The artistry is the most groundbreaking. The Sid the Sloth, yes. I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Everything is sad and shit. We need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. What do you guys think? I fap at work all the time. All right, here we go. I could be fapping right now. You wouldn't even know. Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience. Cool, no brush then, not a problem. You'll see. You will all see in trouble. To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy. Thanks, guys. You fucked me. There, Piggy, she says in mock compassion. I guess art just isn't really you, because you suck in life and everything. What is with the cast sucks thing? Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. I have a 3% chance. %3 chance. Maybe I should wait? Do you think I should just go for it? I'm kind of on a roll right now. Fuck it, we're going for it. I didn't realize this cannot be retried. They do say the painter always paints his own portrait. I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside to show people what it's like. That's pretty fucked up, even for you, Piggo. Stop belittling me, Cindy. What if I add some interpretive dance? Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art. Let's try that. You're a real sad sack, you know that? Go ahead, then. She drops her paintbrush into the puddle below. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. It fucking worked! Critical failure fucking worked. Amazing. Oh, but I'm all out of fuel oil. You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil. Can't I just use paint? Right on. No way I'm settling for paint if even children are painting with fuel oil. Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint. Well, we got the paintbrush. Thanks, Lord. That was something I really need to know. This is your first sub to any streamer new to Twitch. Love your drinking and playing effed up games. Hilarious. More drink. Okay, absolutely. Well, you know, the thing is we try and have fun with our streams. I am not an exceptionally talented player, but I do have a fairly good sense of humor, and so does Specs, thankfully. So she lets me try and shoot kids on stream, you know? So, that sort of thing. Alright, we got Cindy's brush. Brush with an R. Alright, we need to get the fuel oil from the car when it returns. What else can we do in this evening? Is there any drivers around? Let's look. Yes, more disco. I am a beard bro. Full on beard. Well, the more beard bros, the merrier. Okay, nothing's happening here. Let's go into the cafeteria, see if there's anything in there. Superstar Beard Cop. Beard Cop of the Apocalypse.
Dear Cass, get fucked, get pegged, have fun from 20.
Oh my god, Tron. Thank you for that. I needed to hear Dear Cass, get fucked, get pegged, have fun from 20 in a British accent that was a robot. Women can have beards too. It's 2019, baby. We can be anything we want. I'm a hobo cop who's an inexplicable feminist, communist, who has an art degree and is a racist and a volumetric shit compressor. So, the more the merrier. In fact, next time my driver's license is up, which isn't too long from now because I'm older than shit, I think I'm going to switch my gender to female on it just because I can, so I can just fuck with some people. That'll be fun. Oh, god damn it. Do you think she'll let me crash in her place? crash into place. She's still out here on the balcony? I'm kind of curious. Is it mustache only or combo? Are you talking about my beard? Or are you talking about the beard Nazi? And Toxic was forever known as the beard Nazi. Okay, like everyone's asleep. This isn't good. Maybe I should go exploring at night. I don't think I've ever done that. Who doesn't like beards? That's a better question. Except Tron. Tron doesn't like beards because he's weird. Just occurred to me, maybe I can search the room over here when all those people are gone. Maybe there'll be something searchable in here. Or not, too. That's cool. Cargo container door mirror. Everything else still can't do. You don't like beards. That's a shame. I can't remember the last time I was clean shaven. But it runs in the family. I have never seen my dad clean shaven. He's had a beard in the entire 30 some odd years of my existence. Never seen it. I mean, I've seen pictures of him, which is weird, but I've never actually seen him in person clean shaven. Okay, the body's gone. Can't retry this thing over here, right? Fucking hell. I need to go through that thing. Yeah, I love that. I am full on role playing a hobo. I have a fucking bottle of alcohol in one hand and a fucking sack of things in the other hand. It's fucking locked. Great. It's just my lock. Anything interesting happening down here? I have skill points, yeah. I don't know what to put him in. What do you think I should put him in? What was that one? Let me check. Will it tell me? Actually, let me just go back. I'm in my 30s. I'm an old fuck. My God, I was in a bar yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I was in a bar and they played the Beverly Hills theme song, Beverly Hills Cop theme song on the radio on the bar. And that song was released in 1984, and I remember when that song was popular when I was younger. You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, the one that'll never get out of your fucking head. Perception sight. All right, let's check it out. There we go. It is such a great fucking song. All right, let's try it. %42%. God, I want to save scum this so hard. Let's try and get through here. Oh, fuck yes. Give it to me, Jesus. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of the Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. Pull the panels aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Whoa. Thank you for the bits. There it is. You see a shabby little door. I already said that. I don't know why I said it again. Let's go through the door. What could be through the door? Me and Jesus have a very personal relationship. An empty tube of magnosolum, a magnesium supplement. Okay. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Oh my god. Here we go again. Lick it, big style. Don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. An itty bitty little lick. What are we doing? Is my mic quiet? Do I need to turn it up? Yeah, we're licking it. Big style. Fex isn't gonna know, but tomorrow I'm gonna be like, I'm licking it big style, and she's gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? You run your tongue across the plate 4 or 5 times like a dog. Still, just a very faint, bitter taste. This isn't enough to get a big man anywhere. Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Landlord's back. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. What is over here? Some money. Okay, well, let's go up the ladder. I need to find more amphetamines. Aha, this is where this goes. Aha. It's down here. The doorway is going to collapse soon. That's not good. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. What's in the bucket? Grand Kurun. The ticket. Postcard. Never mind, it's a postcard. Take out the flashlight? That is a good idea. I like your idea. Anything else over here? Nope. We just got a bunch of shit for doing that. This game's great. I like this game a lot. Got some more money. I'll almost pay for that rent. Gotta collect some more bottles and cans. Big Lowen comes out of nowhere. He like disappeared and then came back. Jesus, I had to press unmute like 6 times. Had to go for groceries. I know how it is. Oh, that's cool. You grocery stop watching a Twitch stream? Wow, that was my English. I guess I could just keep the flashlight out. Why the fuck not? It's like nighttime. What are you kids doing out here? It's a police crime drama, and you are an alcoholic policeman who cannot remember who he is. I'm not sponsored by a shit mic company. I wish I was sponsored by a shit mic company, but I'm not. If you missed it, I was just licking amphetamines off a table because I am addicted to that sort of thing. Can I open this yet? Is it morning? Is it considered morning yet? Probably not, right? Yeah, Wednesday morning. It's not Wednesday morning yet. It's like Wednesday barely morning. I actually like my mic. It's just the mute button is just fucked. It's just a shitty fucking mute button. I don't know why. Ooh, let's get some more bottles. Yeah. Those are Kunos and amphetamines? Nice. Fucked Kuno hard. I mean, technically it's Wednesday morning, but clearly no one's awake yet. What do I need drugs for, lawman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary no drugs can compare. Where can I get my hands on an experience like that? If you don't know, she flicks her wrist and gesture. Maybe if she thought you were corrupt. Everett sent me. Place finger on the side of your nose and tap twice. Who the fuck is Everett? The union boss. Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's not Gabriel. He's not Franconegro. He's not Hermenegildo, the hand. Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B? Her shoulder bones crack as she shrugs. Maybe, probably not. Makes no difference. You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs? Just this month I made half a dozen trips to Sarah Mirazia to Grod on U41A. What do you think they take from Samarazia to Grod, lawman? Drugs? No, lawman. Diamonds, she grins. I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? If you had to guess, what do you think is smuggling? Who do you think is smuggling drugs around? Okay, if you're not involved with the drug traffic thing, why are you still waiting here? Okay, diamonds are good for you, lawman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva Deshoras. Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. She squints across the square. Also, he's the only one I can see from here. That's correct. There's no visibility of any of the others. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music or the seagulls, look at the colors and features of the world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I could just relax and let my mind carry me back to where it will, to the Great Plains. Okay, well. We need to find our drug smuggler. There's like no other person here now, though. Because it's late and they all went home. You think this guy's still guarding the thing? He's still guarding the thing. Fucking hell. See you, Toxic. Oh, what is this? Have I seen this? I think I have. Maybe the flashlight revealed it? Or I don't know. Maybe I just never noticed it before. Oh, my perception's higher. Haha. I have higher perception, so it revealed it. I get it now. Is the lady on a boat here? Maybe I can talk to her. Yes, she is. Let's talk to her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with at this late hour?
It's night. Don't you ever sleep? Matter of fact, I don't. She takes another sip. Why is that? I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see. Old, huh? I think I have that, too. No, you're not. You look young. Thank you. I do what I can to remain presentable. Now ask me some questions. It'll help us pass the night. Do you know something about these tattoos? That's the man who was killed. She almost takes the photo, but then stops. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. So you do know something about the tattoos. Better not to tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it. Maybe I can ask more. Why? How's you looking at the photo tied to the lynching? Okay. Jesus, I've exhausted all dialogue with her. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I wonder if the canteen is still open. The cafeteria, I mean, not cantina. Derp. Wow, I went right by it. Whew. I don't know if you get detrimental effects from not having slept. This is a very good question. Can I use the pry bar? Nope. I cannot. You can't sleep on it, it doesn't seem like. I could try again, but it wouldn't let me last time. Now I have a flashlight and a pry bar, and I definitely look like a criminal. It's the dead of night. Now is not the time for sitting, but for sleeping. It's time to find a bed. There's your answer. When we asked that woman about her bed, maybe I can try and, like, sneak into it. I don't know. I'll try again. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? It's like stuck at 2 o'clock. Ooh, what is this? Signal blue navy coat, naval coat. I don't know if he'll let me pay him though. Yeah, I agree. The moving is kind of annoying. Oh my god, look at all that money. Man, perception. Put points in perception if you're playing this. Holy shit. Reveals a lot of shit. Can I use that bed? No, I can't, can I? Use the pry bar. God damn it, it wouldn't let me. Oh, what's in here? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, time doesn't seem to be advancing, so I'm gonna have to probably go sleep in the hotel. I don't think it's gonna let me advance otherwise. Oh, what is this? Okay. Let's go see about the hotel. It auto-saved. Yay, I think. Alright, maybe we can talk him into letting us buy a bed.
Can I help you?
There we go. We just pay him. That's all we had to do. Someone said we couldn't pay after 9, but apparently that was not real. Empty cassette case. Oh, we got all kinds of bottles. Oh yeah, we're picking up our own bottles from our own mess. Let's see if we can do the mirror again. Oh my god, that facial expression. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet, stop steam from fogging up the mirror. Tool not in hand. Okay, let's slot the tool. %28% on that one and 28% about that one. What do you guys think? Let's try it. Oh my god, I'm on a roll today! It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time has passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good, it was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style, but more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revocol, your city, that meant only one thing. Goulamé le million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air... Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce it. Boite de Nuit. Somewhere in Revocol West, Gouliame's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it click click. Oh no. How long ago was the new? Anything else, like who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations? I guess that's it then. What do you guys think? Please don't pick 2. For the love of fuck. Please don't pick 2. I don't want to add a click click to this fucking face. Oh my god. You're assholes. I love you, but you're assholes. Oh my god. The click is used to spur on the horse. It also features heavily in the Goulamé les Millions regional mega hit. Don't worry, your pretty little head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix because unlike Goulamé les Millions, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous. Oh my god. What else do we ask? So I adopted it. Why? Anything else? Maybe? Like why I drank myself into oblivion? Let's ask why. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that. How long ago was the new? There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. I guess that's it then. We gained a thought. Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlet Boite de Nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revicol West. Okay, well, I can unlock a slot to slot it if we want to try and learn it. But let's go back to seeing what we have. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet, stop steam from fogging up the mirror. We'll try it. The chain cutters slip out of your hand as you attempt to twist the faucet in place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber. All right, we'll try electrochemistry. Still not happening. All right, well, we tried. At least we learned some backstory about this hideous facial expression we have. Go to sleep. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep. Oh God, the dock. Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain is your right side, and that pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you? I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. What do you guys think? Two, two, one. 1. 1. 2. 2 and 1 are tied. 1 is ahead. 1 is going to be 1.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
These are my just desserts. These are just my desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. I thought I was on the express to the silence. I'm an artist, and liver damage is my art. I think I need medical attention. What do we say? Three, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4. God, 3 and 4, neck and neck. 3 or 4. 3 or 4. God, it's still tied. We need more 3s or 4s. All right, 3.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then, back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. That's kind of dark. What should we do? One, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Geez, we're pretty split, huh? 2 it is.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are nice, others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process, just like yours, running into the space between their ears, full of secrets.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts. You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
I feel like this is the same voice actor doing both these voices.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Man, we are not sleeping so well. It's Indie Bob's doing it live. That would be amazing. Okay, guys, we are going to call it there for today. Tomorrow, we will be back with more Disco Elysium, and we will be going across the bridge into a new area of the game that we have not already explored. So that should be interesting. The plan, kind of moving ahead for streaming, is we have the Outer Worlds coming up next week. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly which day we can stream. I think it's Thursday? I can't quite remember. But from that day onward, we'll be doing the Outer Worlds for a week or two, depending on how long it takes us. And then I don't really know what we'll be streaming after that, so we'll have to see. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. Thank you guys for joining me. Sorry I've been off all week. I've been working on other things on the site. We have a major release with the Outer Worlds coming, so we've been doing some work on that. And I've just been really busy, so I will see you guys again tomorrow. Come back for some more laughs and fun. Thank you guys so much. See you guys again in the next one.